Back in my hotel room, and while I'm waiting for my train to Yokkaichi, where I'll be going to church, some random snacks from the store to keep myself up to date in my stomach, I guess. The Mannequin Belgian waffle, mini red bean paste buns, and macarons. So this was 225 yen, 100 yen, and I forgot how much this cost. I think it was about 200 yen or so. And I'm also going to show you that yesterday I decided to take care of all of my ticketing for the next few days of my journey. So we have this ticket from the Kintetsu Railway. So this is for the train that's going to take me to Yokkaichi, where the Catholic Church is. And we have 2 tickets spit out of the vending machine. We first have the basic fare, the Joshiken, which costs 620 yen. And it has today's date stamped on it, from Nagoya to Yokkaichi. Then we have the Tokyuken. So you add the limited express ticket on top of this ticket. So this is for an additional 510 yen. I'm in a reserved seat on this train, and actually was able to select the car and seat number. So I chose a window seat at the back of the car. So I'll use these 2 tickets together to go to Yokkaichi this afternoon. Then for tomorrow, I went to the JR ticket machines and picked up this Joshiken, or basic fare ticket, to get me on the way to Kyoto. So this is a ticket that's going to get me to a city called Ishiyama, and I made a video about how I went through the advanced tickets search in the vending machine to pick up this ticket. So it's from Nagoya to Ishiyama. It's got tomorrow's date on it, because that's the day I want to depart. I could take up to 2 days if I wanted to make the trip in 2 days. The cost is 2,270 yen. And KU is route. So the route that I ticketed this for is Kansai, for Kansai line, Kusatsu line, and then the Tokaido. So this train route is as close to following the old Tokaido road as I can get. And it will go through Seki, which is where I do hope to spend at least an hour or two tomorrow. Okay, so I'm on the train to Yokkaichi. Let me tell you a little bit about the church I'm going to. So there's a Catholic church in Yokkaichi that offers Sunday Masses in Japanese, and once a month, which happened to be this day, they do a Mass in English. Now the church is run by an order called the Piarists, also known as the Escolapios. They're a religious order that was founded in Spain by Father Jose de Calasanz, who's also a Catholic saint. The year I visited this church, which you see here, the Piarists was celebrating the 400th anniversary of their foundation. Their primary purpose is to provide education to the children of the world, specifically free education to poor children. The provincial headquarters for Asia is located in the Philippines, and the province for Asia includes a few churches and schools in Japan. In Yokkaichi, they have a school, a high school, and they have this beautiful church that I visited. This Mass was very well attended and very lively, and at the end of the Mass, I had an opportunity to meet the leader of song, a nice woman named Marie, and also this priest who is from the Philippines. Given the opportunity again, I would definitely come back to this church for a Mass. When the Mass is over, I go back to the train platform to wait for the train that will take me back to Nagoya. And you can see the sign that says Suka, or pass. You can hear the chimes. When you see that, you might want to step away from the edge. There goes the passing train heading towards Nagoya. So eventually I'll pick up the next express train, or limited express train I should say, taking me to Nagoya. I'll take the train back to Nagoya, through the rice paddies and all. I will go back to the coin locker, which you saw in the previous video, take out my belongings. I'll head over to the Meitetsu platforms, and then, well, this is the view I get heading from Nagoya to Gifu on the Meitetsu. This is a reserved seat called the panoramic car, and these particular cars, you can do forward-facing trips or rear-facing trips. Well, these were the only panoramic seats available, and it was a pretty wild trip. So I'm heading off to the city of Gifu to visit a Japanese family that's part of a program called NAGOMI VISIT. So let me tell you a little bit about that. So the NAGOMI VISIT program is a program in Japan that gives foreign tourists like myself the opportunity to meet a new Japanese family, but not only that, the opportunity to be invited into their home for a meal, either lunch or dinner. I've heard so many wonderful reviews about NAGOMI VISIT that I had to give it a try on this trip. It gave me a wonderful opportunity to meet new people, to talk to them, and to learn so many wonderful things, including a few things that I didn't know myself. Before I introduce you to the family that I met in Gifu, the website, if you'd like to learn more about NAGOMI VISIT, is nagomivisit.com. Now, as of this recording, it costs 3,500 yen for a NAGOMI visit, and my understanding is that a good portion of that goes to the family that you're going to be meeting with so that they can buy some food supplies for your lunch or dinner. So with that being said, let me introduce you to the Hiraoka family. Here I am with the Hiraoka family. On the left is Shima, the mother, who studied abroad in Canada. Next to her is the oldest daughter. Her name is Mana. In front of me is the youngest daughter. Her name is Yuna. And to the right is the father, whom I spoke to before visiting. His name is Kenichi, and he owns an IT company in the area. Just so you know, I did get their permission to post these photos and videos here. After I was picked up, our first destination was a local shrine in the area. Here in the next picture, you'll see the entrance to the shrine with the big torii gate, and Kenichi reminded me that whenever you see one of these gates, you should always walk on either side, not directly through the middle, because the middle path is reserved for the deity. And then here are Mana, Yuna, and I purifying ourselves before entering the shrine. You'll see these at the entrance to a lot of the shrines in Japan. So you scoop up the water and you purify yourself to go and pray. And they showed me the correct way to do that. You're going to see in the next video something reminding me of the torii gates in Kyoto at Fushimi Inari Shrine. She's walking back. Yuna, where are you going? I think she wants us to go with her. So after walking through those gates and praying and taking a few more photos, including this one of Yuna, we continued on our way. Our next destination was to pick up some food, so we went to this humongous, big supermarket. Very, very large on the inside, reminded me of some of the Whole Foods stores at home. After picking up some items, we went back to their house and we cooked some dinner. One of the things I had was takoyaki, or fried dough with octopus inside. I don't think I've ever tried any as good as these. These were so delicious. And here's another photo with Yuna on the bottom and me next to Mana. I had a wonderful time with the Hiraoka family, learning about many Japanese customs and making new friends as well. So thank you to Kenichi, Shima, Mana, and Yuna for your friendship and hospitality, and thank you to NAGOMI VISIT. I wanted to come on one more time to explain something that Kenichi told me, which I found fascinating. He told me that one of the best donations you can make when you're praying at a shrine is with a 5 yen coin. This is a 5 yen coin. And as you can see, might not be so clear on the camera, but here it says Goen, 5 yen, which I'll put here on the bottom. Goen, 5 yen. So you can say Goen and read this to indicate 5 yen, but you could also say Goen to mean this Goen. This Goen translated means having a relationship of some sort. En means having a relationship, and I think go in this case is like an honorary prefix. So Kenichi said, because of that translation of Goen, this coin is an appropriate offering at a Shinto shrine. So I've kept this 5 yen coin from my last trip, and the next time I go to Japan, whenever I do that and I go to a Shinto shrine, this is what I will be offering. So thanks again to the Hiraoka family. I had a wonderful time. And again, thank you to NAGOMI VISIT. And thank you all for watching my videos. We're continuing on slowly but surely. Our next destination will be Seki. And that'll be on the next day on the Tokaido Road. The next day I go to Seki, and eventually we'll make it all the way to Kyoto. Thanks for watching my videos, and we'll see you next time.